To Rivers. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. To Westbrook. Tyson Chandler able to recover with the block. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Tyson Chandler. Harden. Gordon against Chandler. Tyson Chandler sends it away. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. The Rockets now hold a penalty.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. To Rivers. For three. Cleans it up. Probing the defense. Harden, defended by Eric Gordon. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Harden can't connect. Harden. He was all over him. This for the tie. That'll do it for the first half. The Rockets with the lead.
Like a bitch. Straight up, nigga.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Now it's Harden controlling the offense.
Whoa, chill it.
Tough move in close quarters with the crossover to Westbrook. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
I invited you, nigga. You're not even watching.
Create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Oh my God, here we go. I don't block this nigga's right side. He's just gonna step back.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report though. Start denying him the ball.
Harden to PJ Tucker, going to launch beyond the arc.
Sneak
Always has
this,
a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Westbrook into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Whoa!
Oh, you're back. You're in it.
See that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Capella.
I missed that. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna miss that, bro. That's fake as fuck.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Clint Capella swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. Russell Westbrook, defended by Tucker. Nice pass to set things up. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
Yeah.
Into the front court. His guys down 3. Gets it in the right corner.
Westbrook could shoot. Nigga has 4 out, 1 in. Say less.
Right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
To Westbrook. Lets it fly from long range.
Westbrook, oh, look at this, bro. This
Everything looks great
ain't nothing like that,
this.
bro.
Yes, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Clint Capella pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Westbrook. It's Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook across the timeline. Down 3.
Oh my
Gets a
God,
look.
bro.
Can't hit. Oh, the whistle. Shay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for Houston, number 35.
What?
Westbrook into the front court. Up by 3. For 3. And Russell.
Oh my! I didn't know Westbrook could shoot like fucking James Harden, bro.
Who's been in these type of positions? Eventually, I'm gonna hit you with a head fake, and you're gonna have to jump. Considering I just made the last couple of threes, and that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for guess what? Another one.
Mike D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups. Harden. James Harden.
Can't believe that went
4
in.
out of
I
7.
can't believe that went in.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent, but the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. 2-point advantage. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it to Rivers. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Here's Harden with the rock. To Gerald Green. Tucker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
Rivers here against Harden. From long range, defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. To Harden. James Harden. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
He's fucking with you again?
Rivers into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Screen coming. Rivers. Harden's on him. Curling inside. To the basket goes Rivers, but his shot stays out. Gerald Green slams it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Gordon defended by Tucker. That misses with 3 seconds left. 3 quarters down with the Rockets in front. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Westbrook. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Houston with the basketball. Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker.
Nah,
Tucker,
B.
dead
Oh,
on
made
three-point shooter.
that.
Tough to guard.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Westbrook with it. The deficit is 6. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. And a throwdown.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Tucker against Tucker. Fareed. Knocked loose.
No.
Rockets have the steal. Harden. Off the iron. No good. Great feed. Sets it up. Count the basket inside. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the
You should have seen what he was
quarter.
doing in the beginning, bro. That shit was pissing me off.
These rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it. He has his team's attention.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. It's in the hands of Harden.
Oh, he has Harden. Watch, you're gonna see what he does.
Fires the three, and
That's all he's been doing with Harden,
defended,
Angel.
still gets
All
it to go
fucking day,
down.
bro.
Well, that
All
change is
fucking
inevitable.
day.
And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are blocked away. That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Harden.
Oh
shot.
my God.
Well defended.
What am I
Shooters
shooting?
shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Harden with the basketball. His team up by 7. Out of bounds the call.
What?
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker, what are you doing?
Opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Harden. It's good.
Oh my
Crafty
God,
Ed.
bro.
I love the fact that he was able to have the awareness to get his feet behind the three-point line.
Russell Westbrook, guarded by Russell Westbrook. You've got to get that one to go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint
No,
was enough to make the
what
offensive
are you?
player
I'm
miss a
hot
shot
trash,
before he even
like,
got off the
bro.
ground.
No wonder Ivan's beating me,
Westbrook with
bro.
the
Like,
basketball.
that
His
ass.
guys trail now by 4. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 6 now.
Dad,
Russell
he hit
Westbrook
it,
is the only
nigga.
guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy
Bro,
bucket. If
look
anything,
at this,
make him
nigga.
earn at
Angel,
the
tell me
charity
how to
stripe.
stop that dumb shit that he's doing.
Houston takes over. Harden matched up with Harden to PJ Tucker. To Capella. Clint Capella looking good. 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him.
I
Once he
can't.
starts
It just
his
puts you in the
offensive swag,
animation.
That boy's deadly.
Westbrook to Harden. For 3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Gordon with it. All even here in the 4th.
I did. I put the
Beyond
stick
arc.
up.
Hits the three-pointer.
And this squad just continues to light up in long
Bruh,
range.
it's like I jump and it still goes in.
Teams
I mean, this
that ball
nigga's
up the three-point
cocked.
shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Substitution being made in this one. And count the basket.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
It's Russ at the controls. Probing the defense, Russell Westbrook, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. 24-second violation.
I think it's pressuring.
Westbrook sets
Come on, bro, what are you doing? Niggas at the rim.
Things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. They'll need their best free throw shooters on the floor, as well as a design play for the inbounds.
I'm gonna mute my mic.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they just squeak this one out by a point. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Was a bitch, straight up. Yeah. Definitely had 37 points with James Harden. Do I have time for another game? 8:23? Fuck it. I got the audience. I got the audience.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to...
Where's Angel? I got his fucking favorite team.
The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as
nasty.
Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention
You
to
see what happened to me
as much as
there.
I'm paying attention to the player, pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Strong finish for Paul George.
There's no stopping him. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Oh, he had it. To Beverly.
What?
Shot in the lane won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
LA Clippers with the basketball. To George. To the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Gobert got a piece to knock it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Paul George fires. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Ah, the monster stuff.
It's the goal, baby. That's Kobe status right there.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in.
The green light was
and that's how
there.
you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Gobert. Easy pass.
Early this nigga.
In the paint, you need to finish.
You can't.
Just like that.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George to Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Beverly into the front court. Up by 3. Rudy
Oh,
Gobert
fucking Rudy Gobert.
rejects it.
Oh,
A
he blocked
beast.
that with authority.
Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay,
That was
nice
a
look
beast.
right there. Leonard
Joe Ingles.
to Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Finishing
The only thing
inside
they
the paint
they
on that
don't
one.
have are the
Ed,
rookies.
sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's LA Clippers ball. George with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Changes
Only if
coming
he
from
played
both
like that in
sides right
2K.
now. Across the
I think it's
timeline,
his jump
Conley,
shot. That's what it
trailing by
is.
4. Short jumper stays out.
The wheel,
To
baby.
Williams.
Oh, Patrick Beverly.
Beverly. Can't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. Couple of cracks
Oh.
at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it.
Avery Bradley. That's Avery Bradley?
And
What the
fails to
fuck,
hit
my
him
nigga?
both. Hits the first, misses the second. Williams to Leonard.
He's playing off. Oh, that's straight
To
trouble.
Williams. Beverly. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Clippers have the basketball. Take stock of the floor. Here's Leonard for two. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 4. Good start.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
$19-footer at the buzzer.
Oh, my God.
Still hits. You don't see that very often. That ends the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete.
Ooh.
Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Oh, my
Good
God.
defense by the Jazz as they come away with it. Mike Conley, he's finally on the board, makes his first shot.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Beverly to Leonard. Has a look. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system.
Oh, ferocious slam inside. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
George to Williams. George. Paul George. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively,
I wanted the green window right there.
Defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
I missed that time.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Go back to Conley. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Gobert. Mitchell buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Cut that off. Cut that off real quick.
And they call it.
Those cat-like hands
No, they fucking do everything.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Subbing in for Utah,
goes reverse to lay it in.
This was in the
For any
bonus
fans
already?
out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only
Damn,
make
my
this kid better
momentum's
tomorrow.
dropping.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard.
He reached. I should be
Keep
able
on
to get
trying.
green.
Shot's no good there.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Up. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Leonard. Big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Oh, come on. You wanted that ball.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Beverly to Leonard. And too much
Damn.
contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Paul George. Here's Leonard for two. Deep two there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone
No,
of the defense.
what are you
When you have a
doing?
guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Deep three.
No, bro.
So far as they've extended the lead. That's it for the first half. Jazz have the lead. Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. Rudy Gobert pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Baseline drive.
No,
George on the
what?
drive, but his shot misses. Conley into the front court.
Oh,
His
we got
guys
you, we
lead
got
here
you, we got
early
you.
stages, third quarter.
I'm thinking of using Rudy Gobert.
He's 5 for 10,
I'm at the
shooting 50%.
think of something
The
real
true
quick.
measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting
Because
by
he's
that.
playing off ball.
George. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. To Gobert. For three. Buries
Yeah,
it
made
on the
it. It's all
catch and
yellows.
shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. And the finish, slam dunk. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step
Stuffs it
Damn.
down with
I don't think you
authority.
can stop this nigga.
up. That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Screen coming. Beverly. A good defense by
Damn,
the
nigga
Jazz
did it
as they come
setting.
away
He
with it.
throw the denied ball.
And he's fouled.
Fuck that
Very
nigga.
close, Jay.
Let's stop
The
this real
results,
quick.
he's going to the line.
Great job.
He was
Ed, by the
passing,
shooter to
but okay.
create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Beverly to George. Going to launch beyond the
And
arc.
one,
His
please.
first
Hello.
couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Beverly. Down low, George. Strong finish for Paul George. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the
Oh, this
entire
nigga's
ball.
getting that on
Layup
fucking.
goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Rudy
No,
Gobert, able to
bruh,
recover with the
damn.
block. That's his
That's
third
not
block this
fair.
evening.
This nigga's
Don't
not
stare
fair.
him down like that afterwards.
To Gobert. Kawhi Leonard with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go. Paul George, knocked loose.
What?
Jazz pick it up. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Thank you. Bring me a shooter, Lou Will, baby.
George, defended by Green. Offensive rebound. Oh, not a good pass
Why
there.
would
It's
you-
stolen by Utah.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay
And
down
then
in
it
the
came
stance
back and blew me
defensively,
out.
You try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to
Dude,
do
what's
all
up with
these
this
things
nigga Rudy
together, collectively,
Gobert?
you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that
Who
no
commented?
man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Conley into the front court. His guy's up by 15. He shoots.
Oh,
and a
my
putback
God.
slam
Woo, that's nasty right there.
to Williams. Defense making the ball handler work. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
A shot no good
Hey.
by Green.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
What the fuck?
Leonard with a drop step. Scores from the post. To Gobert. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Leonard. Off the mark. Off the
Wow.
assist.
They're getting boop bop.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3/4 down. The Jazz in command of this one.
Nah, coach me, Eric. I need your coach.
And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game.
I need a coach, Eric.
Come out close to doing it.
And they call it
a simple touch foul.
To number 23. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
The Clippers with first shoot. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. To Joe Ingles. Can't connect from in close. Gets it in the right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Yes. Or in the case of the defense,
second chance points left.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Lou Williams. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. Utah ball.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And abuses the rim with the slam.
Well, this nigga had Rudy Gobert has 25 points.
Coach once told me, he said, if you ever get in a fight,
I mean,
you're not
16.
going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist,
no one to
That's
stop.
5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, whistle.
Damn, nigga, chill, nigga, damn. I was going up for a shot,
Their
nigga.
lineups. Here comes some changes.
Number 10, Mike Conley. Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 4.
To Williams, working the outside. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and that's rebounded by the Jazz. Bojan Bogdanovic, defended by Harkless. Count the bucket for 2.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Williams.
I give
That's
up,
how you
bro.
defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some
Got
teammates
2
involved
people
with
on
your
this
passing.
nigga during the
Tough-looking
layup.
shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line. They knew they could be active.
Sí.
Off the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Ahorita.
To Harkless. 4-3. Defense snuffed it out. Harkless off the mark. Joe Ingles to Conley. That's toughness right there.
And no
Physical
center for Rudy
inside,
Gobert.
Gets it to go.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for guys.
Mitchell. Not that time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable.
What?
That's the mark of a good defense.
To Joe Ingles. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
On the follow. Way to stay with it. Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
It's the original Disneyland, baby.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs.
You're gonna be in
coming
Orlando
onto the
for
floor.
once in your life.
Conley to Gobert. Even to Zubats.
Oh,
Snatching
Zubac,
it
now
out
you
of
wanna
the
play
air
defense on
for
this
this
nigga?
contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting
Bro,
their
this
shot
nigga's a
blocked than they
bitch.
are about actually making the shot.
The nigga runs around in circles for a screen.
LA Clippers with the basketball.
Let me go like this.
Curling inside.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Mitchell. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Fires the three, hits the trifecta.
I hope everyone here knows the
Damn.
golden rule.
I'm not gonna get beaten by
Guys,
30.
remember, sharing is caring.
Had a chance, but it's no good. To Paul George. Fires the three, and it's
Fuck.
rebounded by Bogdanovich.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because
They
of
ain't
the
smoked by
communication. When
30,
these guys stepped on
bruh.
the court, Ed,
30.
They were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Down low for stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead.
For
Gets to the basket
real.
and scores.
It can only be one of two things here. One,
It's not gonna
the
be
defender
30
ran
though.
out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
It's
He's
not
had a
gonna be
good
30,
shooting
nigga.
performance,
Straight up.
But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
Good contest on the three. Oh, working hard
No!
there. Collects the rebound
Hicimos ya
and gets
ahorita.
it back up for the slam. Now the Clippers call a timeout.
They gave him
They're
the
down big in this
rebound,
fourth quarter, and a
Ivan.
chance here to empty their bench. It's the Jazz who come away with the
No,
victory as they
baby.
win this one
It didn't
in
count.
very
It didn't
convincing.
count.
For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It didn't count. Spread the floor. Put your bigs on the short corner. Where's the defense? Press. Oh, that's fake. I need to go take a shower now.